Good morning and welcome to our yoga practice. Hi, Molly. Excuse little one. Thank you. Perfect. All right. We are getting set up, getting settled in, and preparing for our practice. We are trying to keep a little space for ourselves today. We will be doing some sun A's. So we have maybe another minute or so. There you go. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good job. All right, so we have our mats rolled out. Hopefully we are finding our spot and we are preparing for our practice. Another minute or so. We will start standing up if you wanted to head that way. All right. So somewhere near the front third of your mat, you can set the feet hip width distance apart or maybe even a little farther. There you go. Good job. And let the feet settle in. Keep a little softness in the knees. A little ease in the hips as we stand tall. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. The arms just hang at our side. Palms forward, thumbs away from the body. Let the crown of the head reach tall. Maybe a little tuck of the chin. A slight movement. As we stand solid in our Tadasana. Deepen the breath. Nice full inhales and exhales. I've had a bit of a sinus thing going on lately, so mine might be a little off today. Allow the breath to fill the lungs, expand the body, and feel that release that comes with every exhale. See if you can balance the breath, matching the length of the inhale to the length of the exhale as we move through our practice. Drawing the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale, scoop the air around you, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Big inhale as we reach. Exhale as we settle. Big inhale. This time on the exhale, travel all the way down to forward fold. The hands can reach toward the earth. Let the head hang. A little softness at the knees here. And we'll generously bend the knees as we lower the hips, belly to thighs, and roll up. Take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to half lift, our 7 shape. Draw the navel in toward the spine, nice flat back. Hands can be at shins or thighs or airplane arms. Exhale as you release back to forward fold. Generous bend at the knees, belly to thighs. Roll up. Come back to Tadasana and take a breath. We'll bring left hand to left hip as we inhale up the right. Exhale as you take it over, inviting in a nice stretch for the right side body. You can press out through that hip if you like, shifting the weight to the right foot. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand to right hip. Inhale up the left. Exhale as you take it over. And again, you can shift the weight to the left foot, press out through the left hip, deepening that stretch. Aware of that full connection through side body. Inhale up. Exhale as you release the hands. Big inhale, both arms rise. Exhale as we forward fold. Take a breath. Inhale, half lift. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale as you release. Lower the hips, belly to thighs. We'll leave the legs where they are. Lift the torso. Chair pose. Draw the tailbone down. Just one breath here. On your next exhale, hands to feet, hips to sky. Back to forward fold. Big inhale draws us up. Reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. We'll step one foot back and then the other. Finding our high plank. You can lower to the knees here if you like. With elbows tight to the body, we'll lower down through chaturanga. Bring hands under shoulders. Inhale up, chin and collarbone, baby cobra. Tops of the feet are in the mat. We're using our back muscles here. Exhale as you release. Take a breath. Inhale up, baby cobra. Long spine. Exhale as you release. Curl the toes. Press the hips up and back. Down dog. Our first down dog of the class. So feel free to explore the shape with a little movement. Seeing how you feel. You can also hold in stillness. Continue to breathe. And settle in. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet to meet them. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Big inhale brings us up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right into it. We'll take a nice big inhale. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Step it back. Find your high plank. We are really dodging Miss Molly here this morning. Elbows tight to the body as we move through chaturanga to the belly. And this time we'll inhale up, chin, collarbone, maybe a rib or two. Exhale as you release. Take a breath, relax the body. And as you inhale, we'll bring the elbows under the shoulders, set the forearms parallel to one another. Sphinx pose. The gaze is forward, the spine is long. We'll ease in the legs. Lift the right foot. Right thigh stays connected to the mat. We're just bending at the knee. And then glance over the right shoulder, see if you can see that foot. We'll return the head to center, lower the foot down, bend left knee as left foot comes off the mat. Again, keep that length in the spine. And turn the head to see if you can glance that left foot, maybe in your peripheral. And the eyes engaged here as well. We'll return the gaze forward, lower the left foot. Press into the palms as the elbows go wide, lower down, hands under shoulders. We'll curl the toes. Press hips up and back. Down dog. Trying to find a flat back as best we can. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet to meet them, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Nice big inhale brings us up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. We'll step just the right toes back. Runner's lunge. We want the right foot back far enough that we keep that generous bend in the left knee, but that knee is stacked over the ankle, a little bit behind it. The hips are sitting low. Hands are framing the front foot to help support us. Legs are active and engaged. We'll lower the right knee down, coming to our low lunge. Plant the right hand in the mat. It'll be in line with that right knee to the edge of the left foot. We'll lift the left arm as we invite in a twist. If reaching that left arm up to the sky doesn't serve you, you can also take hands to hip and rotate through the ribs. Sometimes that can feel better on the shoulder. Exhale as you release the left hand down. Curl right toes, lift off of that knee. We'll step the left toes back. High plank. Take a breath here. Lower through chaturanga to the belly. Uncurl the toes. Inhale up to your cobra. That can be baby cobra, mid-lift. You can go all the way to up dog. Exhale as you release. Curl the toes. Press the hips up and back. Down dog. Taking a few breaths here. On an inhale, look toward the hands. Exhale as you bring the feet to meet them, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Big inhale to rise, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice big inhale as we reach. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step just the left toes back. Again, we're finding our runner's lunge. Hips sit low. Spine is long, the gaze is at the mat. Breath is steady. Body is centered. With control, lower the left knee down. Coming into your low lunge, the left toes can stay curled or you can uncurl them, yogi's choice. We'll plant that left hand in the mat as we rotate up with the right. And again, you have that option. Hand to hip instead of sky. Notice if you're collapsing into the supporting shoulder. Exhale as you unwind, frame that foot, curl the toes, lift off of the left knee. Plant the hands, step the toes back, high plank, lower down. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale as you release, find down dog. On an inhale, we'll look toward the hands. Exhale as we bring the feet to meet them. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Big inhale draws us up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take the feet a little wider than hip width distance. Maybe out to the edge of the mat. Could depend on your height. They might be a little farther, a little tighter. Loosen the ankles, the knees, the hips. Arms are loose at our side. And we'll start to gently turn. Allow the arms to swing. The hands gently knocking on the low back and the hip. Keep that softness through the legs. And the feet can stay connected down here. If you'd like to grow the shape, that heel can lift as you rotate. Just really finding what serves you this morning, what feels right for your body. Allow the gaze to move with you here. Doesn't have to go all the way into that turn. I know that can be a little off-putting for equilibrium. Allow it to move at least a bit with you. We'll slow it down. Find stillness. Keep the feet wide as you inhale up the arms. Exhale to forward fold. You have a block, you could use that. If you're near a seat or table, you could use that. If you'd like to plant the hand on the mat, we'll do so directly under the face. Generous bend at the right knee, right hand is down, left arm reaches up. Another form of our twist. The generous bend in the right knee, helping us find this twist. Left arm reaches up. Exhale as you release. Swap the hands, left hand down, right hand reaches, right leg straightens, left knee bends. Rotate through the ribs, allow the gaze travel with you up to the sky. On an exhale, release. Both hands return to the mat for forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Gently roll it up. We come back to standing. We'll turn the feet to set them at about a 45-degree angle. Heels on the mat, toes just off. And again, if your stance is a little taller, you might be a little wider. We're heading to our yogi squat. Hands to heart. Stand tall. Gently slide down. And you can stop at any moment. You can stop right here. That might be it for you today. Maybe you travel down a little farther. Or maybe you allow the hips to drop down. I like to use the elbows to gently press on the knees here. Deep hip opener. Our yogi squat. We'll take one more breath here. Press up. And release the hands. We'll heel toe the feet back to about hip width distance. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Elbows tight to the body as we lower down through chaturanga to the belly. Inhale to our cobra. Exhale to down dog. Lower the knees. Oh, yay. Uncurl the toes, settle hips to heels, child's pose. Arms reach out in front of us. You can soften the elbows a little bit, letting the forearms relax on the mat. Start to walk the hands in as we lift up. Rotate on to a favorite hip and swing the legs around. We'll take the legs wide as you like them to be. We'll sit up tall. Walk the hands away as we gently fold down. Stopping when our body wants. Hands can be on the mat in front of us. You could hold shins. You take peace fingers and hold toes. Wherever you're at, be mindful of that spine. Try to lead with the heart. Walk the hands in as we lift up. Tuck the left foot in. Right is going to tuck around behind us. So the left shin is relatively parallel to the short edge of the mat. The right shin kind of parallel to the long edge of the mat. You could also tuck it in a little tighter if you like. We'll sit tall, take left hand around behind us, right arm reaches out. We'll swoop it up as we lift the hips. Similar to our wild thing, but in a seated pose. And lower down. Swap the legs. Right shin sets to that short edge, left to the long. Might be out, might tuck in a bit, really finding what base is going to serve you. Right hand comes around behind us. Left arm reaches out, swoops up as we lift the hips. That right arm supporting us. The shins helping support us. The hips are lifted. Open the heart. And lower down. We'll tuck the left foot in, finding a comfortable seated spot, whatever that is for you today. Legs crossed, legs stacked, legs out. Sitting tall. And we'll start to create little circles with the torso. Growing them a little larger. You can start either direction. And we'll slow it down and reverse. So start small, making circles with our torso. Slow it down. Find center. Sitting tall. We'll create little circles with the shoulders. You can start forward or backward. And again, start small as you gently grow the motion larger. Just little easing up for our joints here. Slow it down. Reverse direction. Slow it down. Settle the shoulders. Sit tall. Let left ear fall to left shoulder. Nice stretch for the right side of the neck. We'll lift the head back to center and then swap sides. Right ear falls toward right shoulder. Notice if you start to tense up through the shoulders. If you do, let them gently relax. Use that exhale to help them settle, and you can come in and out of the shapes as you need. Back to center. Drop chin to chest. And then draw a line with the nose all the way up to the sky. Nice opening for the throat. Little lift of the heart. Back to center. We'll look left, and then right, and then left, and then right. And return to center as we stack the hands and then begin to rotate them. So we don't want the hands to touch. We're just loosening up the wrist. You can start either direction. You can also do this out to the side if that serves you better. Get the fingers engaged. You can wiggle them. You can scrunch them. Reverse direction. So if you were spinning away from the body, start to spin toward the body. You're going lefts, then go rights. Slow it down. Hands up. Fingers spread nice and wide. Spread them as big as you can. And then make little fists. Crunch them up. Spread them wide. Crunch them up. Take them out. Nice work. So if you have a few minutes, you could lay down on your back, head to a Shavasana, allow the practice to soak in, to quiet the mind, to focus on being present. If we're rounding out practice here with me today, we'll just bring hands together at heart center to seal it in. Maybe touch thumbs to heart. Allow the breath to return to your natural rhythm. I encourage you to take kind thoughts, kind words, kind intentions with you from now until we meet again. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga practice this morning. Hope you had a nice time. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.